Okay, let's get into it. Express each relation in a table and a graph, then state the domain and range. A relation is simply an x and y value, so an input and output. So x, y, x, y, x, y, x, y. See that? I need to express it in the table. Here's my table. X's go here. I will put them in numerical order. So my lowest one is a -4. With that -4 was 1. My next lowest one is 2. With that 2 was a -5. Next one is 3. With that was a -4. And the next one was 5. With that was a +3. That's done. Now I'm going to do the graph. Graph here. I'm going to graph the first one. It tells me to go to the left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1. Up 1 because it's a +1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1. This one tells me to go to the right 2. 1, 2. Down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the left 3. To the right 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one tells me to go to the right 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 3, 1, 2, 3. You do not connect the dots because this is you just plotting coordinate points. We don't know if it's a function. We don't know if it's linear or not linear. We're not messing with any of that. So you're done with that. Last thing you have to do is state the domain and range. I can put a D for domain, and it's just the X values, and the range is the Y values. Domain 4, 2, 3, and 5. Range. Put these in order. -5, -4, 1, 3. Done with number 1. Number 2, what are the 2 tests we use to determine if a relation is a function? So we're trying to see if an X and Y coordinate is actually something that could be true or possible. 2 tests are, first test, X values cannot repeat. Second test, vertical line test. Draw a vertical line through the graph line. Okay, here's an example. Example for number 1. X, Y. One, 2, 3. 0, 0, 0. Yes, it is a function. One, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2. Yes, it is a function. Okay, and here is a graph. Y, X. Okay, all I have to do is draw a line through there. Anywhere. It only goes through one time. So yes, it is a function. Gave you three examples of functions. Okay? Just examples. Example for 2. Okay? Number 3, identify if the following are functions. What kind of test do you think I'm going to use on this one? If you say a vertical line test, you are correct. Anywhere, as long as it's through this curved picture right here, then I'm good. So, bam, goes through. Uh-oh, it goes through 2 times. Goes through here and here. So, no, not a function. All right, same thing for this one. I'm looking through and find out what test I need to use. If you said checking for x values that they don't repeat, -1 doesn't repeat, but I got 2 zeros over here. Circle those. No, not a function. Done with that. Let's keep going. Complete each table. So this is my x values. This is going to be what I'm inputting. This is where I'm going to show work. And this is going to be my output or my y values. All I'm doing is every time I see an x, I'm going to plug in this x value. And then I'm going to do the problem using my order of operations and get my output, my y value. So let's go. 5 minus 3 times a -2. So -3, remember, keep the sign with the number. Keep the sign with the number. All right. So I got -3, -2. I know that's a +6, so 5 plus 6 is 11. Let's keep going. 5 minus 3 times 0. 3 times 0 is 0, so 5 minus 0 is 5. 5 minus 3 times 2. -3 times a +2 is a -6, so 5 minus 6 is a -1. And 5 minus 3 times 4. -3 times a +4 is a -12, so 5 minus 12 will give me a -7. Right? Let's do the next one. All right, we're doing the same thing. This is my input. This is where I show my work. This is my output or my y. Let's go. 4 times a -2 plus 2. 4 times -2 is -8 plus 2 is -6. 4 times 0 plus 2. 4 times 0 is 0 plus 2 is 2. 4 times +2 plus 2. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10. And 4 times 4 plus 2. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 2 will give me 18. It's important that I state the domain and the range for both of these. So my domain for this first one, clear it up a little bit. Domain for my first one would be all of my x values. I can put a D right there, and this is my range. So domain D, -2, 0 to 4. Range, -7, -1, 5, 11. Okay, that was for number 5. My domain for number 6. Actually the same thing that it was for number 5. -2, 0, 2, and 4. And my range is -6, 2, 10, 18. All right, let's keep going. These are just like what we did on the front side. All right, so we have we only have to deal with one number, but we have to decide which one of these equations that they want us to use. If it has the letter F in front of it, you're going to use this one. If it has the letter G in front of it, you're going to use this one. And this one right here has F plus G, so you're going to need to use both of them. Let's go. The equation I'm using for this is 2x minus 6. 2x minus 6. Let's rewrite it. Everywhere we see an x, I'm going to put a 3. 2 times 3 minus 6. 2 times 3 is 6. Bring everything down. 6 minus 6 is 0. Okay, there's a g, so the equation I'm going to be using for number 8 is 7 minus 8x.